Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully load our form. So that means our checkout form, and also from here if you want to update any addresses and the postcode and any other cities and the countries, you can update it. So right now I want to visible all that our cart product into the cart. Here you can see there have some of the product and also there is a product quantity. And now I want to get all that our product name, product quantity, and also if you want to show that our total amount that you have to pay before the checkout. So here I want to load it. Okay. So for that reasons here I have already defined one of the call 3. So into the call 3 area I want to display it. So for doing this we have to work in our view. So now go to our view, that means in our app payment, and that is our views, right? So here, so when this data will be saved, then it should be show that message. And after this I want to pass all that our order data. So here in particular that position I just take as a order queries, that means order underscore queries. Okay, so order the queries here I want to define our order model. So for the reasons here I have already loaded our order, right? There is an order and the cart. So now with this order we will get all that our order details. So that means all that our order information. So I want to define with this order, I want to define all that our order object. So all that our order objects will be the filter, and into the filter area here we have to pass our user is that requested user it or not. That means the requested user, and also our order will be as a false, right? So I have already discussed about that things with you. That will be our ordered, and ordered field will be as a false. That means that is actually our unpaid all that order, right? So our unpaid order is order field, that is our false. So I just simply defining it. And after that I want to get all that our order item. So if you want to get it, so I just take one of the variable as a order item. Okay, order items, and now with this order, so here I have already get all that our pending product order. So with this pending product orders I just take that things with this variable. So now here with this we have to convert it with our object. So that is our 0 object, and now I have to define our order items all. That means if you go to our order, that is in our app order, if you go to that model, into the model area, if you go to that our order, that is our order items, right? So with this order items I want to get all that our order. So for the reasons here we have to defining it. So here I just simply define order items and then our all that order items. So I just simply define as all, right friend? And then I want to also get our total amount. That means in our cart area that is actually our total amount. So for the total amount I have already created one of the function. I think you remember it. If you go to our model, into the model area I have already created one of the function as a get totals, right? So with this get totals we will get our total order amount. So now I want to get it. So in our views, so after this I name it as a order total. Okay, I name it as order total. So with this order total I want to display our all that order. That means all that our pending order, sorry, so all that our pending order, that is our all that pending order. And into this pending order we have to define our object as a 0 object, and then I want to get our all that order function. That means all that our order function I have defined with the order totals. That means our total order amount will be visible. So now I just simply define our get totals amount. Okay, and also now we have to pass it. We have to pass our order item. So after this, okay, after this I just simply pass our order item to our checkout page, and also I want to pass our total amount. That means the get total amount. So after this I want to pass our get total amount. So that is our get total amount. So now we can actually display all that our order item, and also we can display our total amount, right? So now we have to work in our this page, that means our checkout.html page. So now go to our checkout.html page, and here I have already created one of the call md3. So here I want to visible it. So for doing this, first of all I take one of the div. And here I define one of the class name as a cart. So here I define that cart class, and then our div body, that means the card body. So card and then body. So to the cart body area, I want to display one of the UL, because here also we have to add one of the for loop. So into the UL area, I define on the class for this one. So class will be as a list group. Okay, list and then group, list group, and then the list group flush group and then flush. So I just simply define that class, and after that here we have to define one of the for loop. So here that will be as a for, and then I have get all that our items, right? So from here I get all that our items with the orders, that means our order items, right? So now I just simply defining it, that will be as a orders item. So here I name it as a order underscore item, and in our order items, right? And also we have to finish it. So I just simply finish our for loop, that means the and for. So I just simply and this for, and in particular that area I take one of the li, and into the li area I define on the class. So class will be as a list group item. So list group, okay, list group item, and into this class area I want to display our total things. That means here I want to display our with this order item. So with this order item I want to display our product name, that means that is in our product. So if you go to our cart, so that is our cart, and then if you go to our app shop, and that is our model. Into the product, here you can see that is actually our product name. So now I want to actually access our this name. So if you want to access it, you have to access it with our item name. That means here you can see that is actually the item. With this item I defined that foreign key class as a product. That means it should be redirected to our this product, and the product I want to display this name. Okay, so now we have to defining it. So we have to defining it item. So here I define as the order item will be our item, and then our item name, right? And also here I want to display that quantity. So here I define as a q12, and also with this order item. So with this order item I want to display our quantity. So that is our quantity, that means in our cart area that is our quantity, right? So now I just simply copy it, and here our order item, into the order item we have to define our quantity. That means it should be also showing our all that quantity. So perfect. Now if you click as a save all, I just click as a save all. Now refresh it. Now go to our checkout page. Yes, you can see now they have the two product, and now our two product is visible, right? That is our one product, and also it's now showing as a quantity. So that is our two quantity, and that is our product name, and that is our quantity. If you go to our cart, you can see there is our I am just a good programmer, so this t-shirt as a two quantity. For the reasons here you can see it's now showing as a two quantity. So better I want to do after this I define as a quantity QTY, then it should be better. Save all, refresh it. Yeah, you can see there is actually two quantity. And now also I want to visible our total amount. That means the total price amount will be visible. So that is our UL. So that is our div. So after this div, okay, after this div here I want to take another div. I take another div, and it's defined that as a cart footer. There is another bootstrap class as a footer, and then here I define as a span, and span I define the class, and class will be as a float. Okay, float left. That means it should be displayed in our left area as a order total. So order total will be visible, and also after that I take another span, and with the span area I define that class. Our class will be as a float right, and then here it should be display our total price. That means in our view here, from here I pass our total order. That means actually with this order total. So now I just simply paste that our order total. And also here if you want to define that 2 decimal character, you can defining it with the filter, as a float, and the format, so I just simply define as a float format will be as a 2 decimal character. So I just simply define as a 2 decimal character, right friend? And also that is actually our price. Better I want to do, I want to define one of the dollar sign, that is will be our dollar sign. Click as a save all. Now refresh it. Yeah, it's perfect. You can see it's now perfectly display our total order, that means our order total, and with our order total price is visible, right? So better I want to do, to make the things as a bold. That means here I take one of the B tag, and into the B tag area I want to cart it, and here I paste it. And also I take another B tag, and into the B tag area I just cart it, and here I just simply paste it. Now click as a save all, and now refresh it. Yeah, it's now perfect. So right now they have the 2 product in our cart, right? So there are the 2 product, as I am just a good programmer and program is thinking. Now if you go like this product I want to take, now click as a add to cart. Now you can see our cart is updated. Go here, right now they have the 3 product. Go to the checkout. Yeah, you can see it's now perfectly showing our this product and also showing our quantity. If you want to update this quantity, I just click as update this quantity. Quantity is updated for our best t-shirt. Go to that checkout. Yeah, you can see it's now updated that quantity. So friend, here I am not focusing to create some of the design. So if you already know about the design function, then you can designing it as per your demand, right? So now here we successfully updated our all that shipping addresses, and that is our all that product cart quantity, and then that is our order total amount is also now visible. So now we have to add that payment procedure. So how can do that work? In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.